And now the final presentation, it is Team Temperley London.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are Team Temperley. I'm Shivani.
I'm Lucy.
I'm Carolina.
And I'm Dorcas.
Today we'll be presenting to you our concept for Brand Britain and the Olympics 2012 and our link with Alice Temperley. Firstly, we will take you through our brand choice, followed by the inspiration behind the brand, and then we will talk to you about our marketing communication concept, and finally our concept.
So to begin with, Alice Temperley is a beautifully British brand, but you're probably wondering how we're going to be able to link this brand to the Olympics. Well, that's just the beauty of it. It's a juxtaposition. It's two things which you generally wouldn't put together. So we basically want to celebrate Alice Temperley's heritage, and in addition to that, last year she celebrated her 10th year anniversary, so we're just going to keep that celebration and momentum going as well.
Now, 2012 actually sees the launch of the Ophelia 2012 collection, which is a bridal wear collection by her. She already does bridal wear, but this is a specific collection for 2012. As you can see, the design aesthetics are very Grecian and very Greek inspired. So this is why our link with the Olympics came about. We want to take you right back to ancient Greece and their dress styles back then.
And she has also been recognised by Her Majesty the Queen, and in 2011 she received an MBE for her dedication to British fashion. She has also dressed the younger royals such as Kate Middleton and Princess Beatrice.
However, we do know that the Olympics, it doesn't stop at the Olympics, so we have created a campaign to brand Alice Temperley with Britain, and we're going to show you those different concepts as well. In addition to that, we'll also give you an outline of how we're going to brand Alice Temperley in connection with Olympics 2012 in London.
Okay, so as you can see from these lovely photos of us here, we have some video developments of our journey. We really enjoyed working together as a team. It was really great fun. We had a lot of developments and a lot of ideas that came up, but we hope that you are as passionate about our concept that we were as well.
So our inspiration behind the brand. Now, Alice Temperley is known for making workbooks for all her collections, in which she shows how she came about the idea, the creativity flowing behind it, articles, and finally the collection. So we thought this was a way for us to get inspired and really get inside the brand. So we started with a base of a workbook for our group. As you can see there, that was the workbook. This was the front and back cover. And we created mood boards, as Alice Temperley is known to do, with single words that we think are our brand values and our concept values. So this one is heritage. This one is simplistic, ceremonial, elegance, the brand aesthetic, and finally the Grecian and Olympic theme. Now, a way for us to inspire our consumers. Alice Temperley is known for her consumer engagement. You know, she does competitions, and the way she mainly engages with her consumer is via the Temperley coin, which was that one. And this coin has monetary value, it has symbolic value, it has sentimental value, and it really inspired us to want to give our brides a gift. We then created a concept.
Okay, so every bride knows there's something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue poem, which is a really important part of a marriage. So therefore, we at Temperley decided to create the something new. The something new will be a brooch made out of silver, presented in this lovely blue velvet box, which is also the something blue out of the poem. The box consists of the 5 Olympic rings, and it also has Temperley London engraved on the inside to bring the brand and the Olympics together. Every bride that buys her wedding dress from the Ophelia 2012 collection will receive one of these brooches. Now, we're not necessarily expecting the bride to wear this on her wedding day. It's up to her, of course. However, she can look back on it in years to come and remember that she got married in the year of the British Olympics wearing Temperley London.
Additional to that, we wanted to enhance the concept of unity. So the hoops in the Olympic symbol also represent the unity between the bride and the groom. So these would represent the rings of unity.
And also, this was not our only consumer engagement with our brides. We also are giving them the chance to have an image from their big day as part of the workbook earlier shown, so they can be forever part of Alice Temperley's history in that particular workbook.
In continuation with the Olympic theme, we've also created an ad campaign as well, as you can see here. It basically shows how we've used the Olympic logo and interlinked that with the Ophelia 2012 collection. It shows the Ophelia ladies dressed in bridal wear, and it expresses femininity and strength, which is all part of the ancient Olympian woman as well, and that's what we wanted to emphasize here.
Well, right, now talking about media. The idea was to not enhance cost to the brand, so we maintained the same sample model of the current webpage that Temperley uses, and what we did was simply alter some of the tabs in order to create more awareness of the collection. So we modified the homepage, and we entered the image of the Olympics that we created for the campaign. Additional to that, she has an app, she has a tab that goes directly to the wedding dresses, and we just made a direct link to them so the customers could browse easily in her webpage. Also, Temperley uses this tab that she uses to present the tokens of discount that we just presented, and the idea is to replace that with a brooch that we created for the Olympics. Additional to this, she has this book tab that she presents to show her mood books. She's really proud of that, and we just created that sample mood book of the Ophelia collection and included it there also. Plus, we did this phone app because people in the Olympics are going to be in the event. So the idea is for them to have a facility and to book appointments to come and see the dresses. So the phone app will basically do that, and the customers can just simply see the collection and then just book online.
Now,
the app also, oh sorry.
The reason we actually chose to do a smartphone application is because obviously the 2012 Olympics will attract consumers from all over the globe, and I'm sure you can imagine that these consumers are not going to walk down Oxford Street with their laptops out. They're going to have their smartphones and tap into the hotspots like I imagine many of you are into the cloud today.
And that's what we were going to say, that the idea was, as you know, dresses, wedding dresses especially, you can't really shop online. So that's the point. We want to engage the consumers to come into the stores and see the dresses, see the fitting, get advice, and everything else. Also, we want to show that the app is going to be available not only for iPhone, but also for iPads and Android phones and Blackberries.
Now, Alice Temperley is well known for her social networking. This is where she does most of her consumer engagement. She already has an established Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter page. So we have just incorporated our campaign into, as you can see there, her Facebook page, which will be on for the duration of the Olympic campaign. Her YouTube channel, she has her current collection up there and her workbook. As you can see, we've replaced it with ours. And her Twitter, this is where she engages her consumers with most of her competitions. I'm not sure if you can see there, but the most recent one she's done is for Mother's Day, and it's a collaboration with Cowshed Online, in which you can win a monetary value coin and actually spa treatments. So we've just placed a little tweet about our gift to our brides.
Additional to that, we want to show you guys that the idea is to sustain the same advertising in all of her social media, just to keep coherence for the brand.
Okay, so the next thing we decided to look at was the store concept. As you can see here, it's a photo of the Temperley London store in Notting Hill. It is a boutique inside, as you can tell, for the bridal wear. The outside has relatively small windows compared to a lot of retail units, and therefore we decided to focus on the in-store. The flag itself, the British flag on the outside of the store, we felt was enough to bring in the consumers to the store. So when they walk past the door, they can see our in-store concept that we're about to show you.
What we would do is actually in the centre of the store have a life-size display with mannequins featuring the dresses from the Ophelia collection. Our concepts are actually, we have 4 of them, which we will